Name?
Yeah, it's on the door. Ridley. Jerry Ridley.
Okay, we're here from Mansfield Church of
Christ or whatever.
Church of Christ from the Mansfield Baptist. Oh, sorry, the
Baptist,
Mansfield Catholic.
sort of,
the Uniting.
Sort of Baptist
sorry.
Costal.
Sorry, we're from the
We're
Mansfield Christian
Baptist-Costals.
Fellowship. That's it. I remember now. Here to see Jeremy Riddle releasing Heaven's Song. And there's healing rooms in the East Wing, so it's going to be an awesome morning.
Amen.
Yeah. Even Adam's here.
And we've got a friend over here,
over there,
Christian brother. Amen. Hallelujah. Praise God.
Cost you everything. And there's so many churches and people there all longing. So how do we host the presence? And sometimes I feel with those kinds of churches and those kinds of people, I'm like, it's kind of like Jesus when he's talking to the rich young ruler who's like, Lord, how do I love the Lord? You know, how do I follow you? You know, I wanna go after you. And he looks at him and he says that he loved him. But he says to him, he says, go and sell everything you own and give it to the poor. And he says the young man walked away sad because he was extremely wealthy. And basically, he wasn't quite ready to pay that price. And this may be a heavy word. It's not meant to be, but it's meant to be a real word. You know, the reality is that, you know, Bethel has gotten tremendous momentum, but people don't understand the sacrifice, the price that was paid to see God happen in their place.
Look who I run into.
But nonetheless, I just remember in this moment that they just began to appear and people began to respond to it. And all of a sudden, you know, all the pressure and everything lifted off of us who were going on the stage leading, and it was all of a sudden we were just caught up, and God was physically manifesting himself in that room, and we almost ceased to exist, and then we were just kind of caught up. And I stepped into a song called Our Father, and it was just one of the most beautiful, glorious moments that I will never forget. And to this day, in every worship service, I find myself just waiting and looking and expecting him to appear. Because I think it's one of those things where for where Bethel's at, it's something that he's kind of just, here's a taste, here's but a sample of what I want to pour out. And honestly, it's not just a Bethel thing. I think it's an open invitation to the rest of all of his people, because the Lord wants his church back. He wants to manifest himself in his people. He wants to be in their midst. You know, Bill says this, we've rallied around a lot of things in our church services, but it's time for us to yet again rally around the one central thing, which is him and his presence. That's where this whole thing is going. You realize there's going to be a city, and there's going to be him dwelling in the midst of that city, and we are going to be around him.